everybody, so today is Vlogmas day 2 for me since I'm not vlogging during the week. I'm only doing the weekends up until like Christmas probably, because my week consists of school and you guys probably don't want to see school. You probably want to see like what I'm actually do on like the weekends and what I do on my days off. But so today's a little bit difficult day for my family. Today's actually the 2nd anniversary of my mom's death. And I'm not going to be vlogging too much today. I'm going to be vlogging like the first half of the day, not the middle half, because that's when like we're going to be visiting her grave and just like honoring her. And then we're going to have the second half of the day where I'm actually going to be hanging out with Maureen from Maureen Kiwi, and we're going to be filming collab videos. She's coming to Chicago because yeah, she just coming to Chicago. She's like, we should hang out. I'm like, yeah, totally. And then tomorrow, Tiernan's gonna meet up with us, and we're gonna, well, they're gonna go to a play, and then I'm gonna meet them in the city and go to dinner. So it'll be really fun. But right now, I'm definitely ready. I have such a sloppy outfit on, to go to Barnes & Noble because I'm getting Maureen and Tiernan their presents. And yay, I love like Christmas shopping. I love shopping for people. But, yeah, so today's a little bit difficult day. Stay tuned the rest of the vlog because, in one of the parts I'm going to be talking about, like, my mom, because a lot of you guys have been asking what happened to her over the past 2 years, like, a lot of people, and I haven't really answered you guys directly. I feel like I should because I don't like keeping you guys in the dark, and I think I'm ready to actually share what happened. So stay tuned for that little segment in this video. But, so right now, let's go to Barnes & Noble. A hot car, like look at the thing. So we got our oil changed last week finally, after 2 months of just not doing it because of laziness and just like not motivation to do it actually. So yeah, I finally got it done, and it turns out there's more than just an oil change to be done for my car. So my car was actually broken. The steering wheel was actually really loose, and that's not a good thing at all. So they had to tighten the steering wheel, and the car drives so much better now. So I've been driving this car for 2 years, and it was really bad, I guess, before, and I just never noticed it because when I bought it, it was bad. So like when it was good finally, it's like it's a new car, it's not a crappy car anymore. So yay to this car not being pretty crappy. But yeah, I want to go get Starbucks. I tried their eggnog latte and it really tasted bad. Oh my god, I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. I have to have like a good latte to actually enjoy it. And my dad makes amazing lattes and cappuccinos and like espresso. But like, sorry if I'm bad at vlogging, so sorry if I'm like cutting off half my face. That would be really awkward. But I'm gonna probably put the camera down in a second. But like, so I'm just gonna get a French vanilla latte at Starbucks today because that's the safe way to go, I think. What's your favorite Starbucks drink? Tell me below, because then maybe, has to be caffeinated, because I just forgot I can have caffeine because my neurologist said, oh, caffeinated beverages and food and anything with caffeine in it, including chocolate, gives you migraines. And I'm like, I believed her for 4 freaking years. I did not have any caffeine, no chocolate, no nothing. And then it turns out that I'm not allergic to it and I can have it. So yeah, that happened. So thank you, stupid neurologist. Well, no, you're not stupid, you're just misinformed. And oh, it's annoying. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble now. Okay, so I just left Barnes & Noble and I got a ton of stuff. I got 2 Christmas presents for Tiernan and Maureen, and I got them the same book. I got them Outlander because I was like, okay, I wanted to get Tiernan Clockwork Angel, but then I'm like, he probably has it, just hasn't read it yet. Because if you know Tiernan, Tiernan has tons of books, but you never know which ones he's read and which ones he hasn't. Unless they're really obvious, like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson. So yeah. So I got him Outlander. He probably won't read it, but it's okay. It still looks pretty on the shelf, and I love it, and I love giving it to people, so woo! And then I got my sister some stuff. I'm not gonna say in this vlog because I don't want her to see it. I got my dad some stuff. I also got a throw blanket that's plaid because I really wanted one for such a long time, so I finally got it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. And I got some stocking stuffers. I can't speak today. I got some stocking stuffers. Okay, yeah. So I just got off the phone with Ben, my best friend ever. Ben and I talk like every weekend for at least like 3 hours a day. It's crazy. But yeah, I just got off the phone with him, so Ben, if you're watching this, love you. Love chatting with you every weekend. We're going to Scotland together in the summer, and I'm really excited. But yeah, Ben is also a YouTuber, so go check out his channel, Benjamin of Tomes. He's awesome. I love him. But why am I winded? But yeah, I'm about to go decorate the tree with my family, so yay! I love tree decorating. It's always so much fun. We're a little bit late this year, but at least we're getting it done. Really long tartan rope thingy yesterday at Goodwill. I'm very happy with it. And it's freezing in this room where we keep all of our Christmas decorations and decorations in general. It's literally freezing. I think it's like as cold as it's outside in here. I don't doubt that at all. So yeah, here's some of the attic. I have to get over there to get some boxes, but I'm kind of don't want to, you know? You never know what creepy crawlies are in this little area. The camera. First, look at like that. Oh, ew, there's a bug behind it. Ew. The grasshopper piece of shit. Just going out to go check the mail. If you're a senior in high school, you probably know the feeling. Or if you're a freshman in college, you probably know the feeling of the anticipation of getting your college acceptance or denial letters denying letters, so it's like always like checking the mail all the time. It looks like we didn't really get that much mail today, but so I'm holding my phone really weirdly under my armpit, but I'm like so stressed out with this whole entire college application process because I don't know, it's just freaking me out, and I'm just really worried I'm not gonna get into any of my schools. It's just like me being really critical about myself, but I'm just really worried. Colleges, please accept me. But yeah, that's why I've been kind of down the past few days, because I've just been stressing over like every little fact about college and all that. It's so stressful. But look, there's Reeves. Pretty. I talked to my Aunt Marcia. She's like my godmother, and like she was my mom's best friend. And it was just so nice like hearing her voice and hearing somebody that was like really close to my mom, because they're like one and the same. And it just, and Marcia, if you're watching this, because I know you watch my videos, I love you and thanks for calling. It really just made my day so much better. And I don't know, I'm getting like all tearful because like she said this thing that my mom used to say to me every single night: I love you from top to bottom, side to side, front to back, nose to toes. You guys may recognize that from a book called I Love You Forever. And like, it was just nice hearing that. Yeah. Actually, was that from the book I Love You Forever? No, that's not from the book I Love You Forever. What I said I love you forever is I love you forever, I love you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. And that's what my mom also used to say to me every single night. So it's just nice hearing that from Aunt Marcia, and I love her so much. And hopefully when I go to college next year, that it'll be on the East Coast. My Aunt Marcia lives in New York, so hopefully I'll be able to see her more often. So I love you, Aunt Marcia, and thanks for calling. My mom, she's in a niche. Isn't that a weird word to call like where you put somebody's ashes? A niche. You would think that it had like more of an extravagant name, but it really doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna go visit her, and then we're gonna come back home, and then Maureen is gonna come over at 5 o'clock. We're gonna film some videos. It'll be nice, and I'm excited to see Maureen because I haven't seen her since VidCon, and we didn't really get to hang out as much as I would have liked at VidCon because VidCon was so much like going on. So I'm really excited to spend some time with her now, and then Tiernan tomorrow, and it'll be so much fun.
Hi, Sasha, it's Mommy.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you...
So I cleaned my room because I don't want it to look that messy when I have people over, and I'm quite proud of like the turnout, because that's the blanket I got today at Barnes & Noble, my carpets, my pretty fairy lights on my bookshelf, my Scottish flag. I was about to say Scotland flag, but I'm like, no, that's not the right grammar. Scottish flag. Awkward. And then, yeah, there, bathroom, not as clean. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the turnout, and oh, look, how many books. Oh, and then there's college mail. College is still stressing me out. Anyways, I just want to get in, please. Please, schools, accept me. It's like the waiting game. Like, you need to get your first, like, acceptance, hopefully, letter, and then you're like, yay! I'm just waiting. Because, like, a lot of my colleges notify me either late December or January, so that's why I've been waiting. Anyways, okay, I'm waiting for Maureen to come. She's supposed to come in, like, half an hour. So, yeah, I'm just getting, ready right now. Finished getting ready, because I've been getting ready all day, like, in little snippets. So, yeah. So I've never really told you guys what happened to my mom, how it happened, and it's not because I don't want to say, it's just because there's never been really a chance for me to tell you guys in an acceptable way, because it's not like I'm going to be talking about books in one video and be like, oh, this is how my mom died. I just haven't really had a chance. I think now is a good time as any to really share with you guys, because it's the anniversary of her death. And so my mom, she died very unexpectedly on December 13th, 2012. Like, it was very unexpected. And I always had a feeling something bad was going to happen on the December 12th, 2012, because that was like when the world's going to end. But, my world did end around that time, because, at around, we're not sure exactly when she died, but, it was around 12 o'clock in the morning, to 3 o'clock, because at 3 o'clock a.m. is when my dad found her in her room, and in their room, and it was really difficult for me. I didn't know what was going on. My sister woke me up, and I went into the hallway and just looked down, and there was I don't know how I slept through it, how I slept through, like, ambulances and firemen were there. My town's pretty sleepy with all this danger and stuff. There isn't really any. So when, like, something like this happens, like, everybody comes. So there's, like, probably 5 policemen, a fire truck, 2 ambulances. It was pretty chaotic. So I did not know how I slept through that. And I walk out and there's this policeman right there. I'm like, what's happened to my mom? And he's like, they're working on her. They're working on her. And I used to be so mad when I heard him say, oh, they're working on her. But that's the only thing they could say that was true, because they couldn't say, like, oh, she's alive and happy, or she's dead. And it's just like, that's the best way to say it to family members. So I go back into my room and I just sit there. I stare at myself in the mirror just because I don't know what to do. I just stare, and you don't know what to do with yourself. You can't just pick up a book and read, like, especially when you don't know what's happening, because I thought that they were just gonna put her on a gurney and just take her to the hospital. So when the door shut to my parents' room, like, my room's like right here, my parents' room is like down there. I knew something was up, and then about 10 minutes later, my dad comes out, and we just knew, like, he said she's gone, and I just remember falling against a wall, and it was just, it's kind of all a blur now, and I just remember it as the longest day of my life. They originally thought it was a heart attack, but that's not what it was. They later ruled it as a pulmonary embolism. And if you don't know what that is, Google it, because I don't want to tell you any wrong information. But it happens very quickly, and there's no way to really stop it. And I know I'm going into detail here. I was not intending on this. I was intending just to tell you how she died. But I don't know. I feel comfortable telling you guys now. It just has taken a few years, because it is something that is very difficult for me to do, because I'm a very open person, but for some things like this, like, it's a little bit difficult to open up. But I think that I just love you guys. You guys are like my second family, and I feel like sharing this day with you is just another step in my life that I would like to let you in on. I know some of you are like, why would you want to share this? But, like, it's just my preference. Like, this is what I think that you guys should know about, like, this part of my life. And that day, like I said before, was the longest day of my life, definitely. And the first people who came to my house were, it's like my sister's boyfriend, and then his mom, and then the head of my schools actually came, like, at 7 o'clock in the morning. And so that was about 4 hours after they found my mom, and she was taken away to the morgue. You just cannot prepare yourself from that. You just cannot. And so it's great that my head of school came to my house, and it was just so nice. My school is such an amazing support system. They're just fantastic. I could not imagine going anywhere else. I just love them so much. At the end of this year, I'm going to be doing a video about my school, because I don't want to tell you guys where I go to school, but I just going to share about, like, how much I love it and how great it is. But anyways, so, like, nothing can prepare you for a moment like that, because you think that your life, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I never thought that something bad like this would happen to me, because you think that, oh, my life is really good, because I had the best life ever. I had a great family. I had mom and dad, and they were happy together, and had a sister, and I have more than one sister. I have half sisters. So, like, you never think that something like this would happen to you, but when it does, it really just puts your life in perspective, and that's the point where you can either take it for the worst, or just put it all in perspective and just like, really learn from it, and learn that life is not always cupcakes and rainbows. There are downsides in life, but you can't give in to that. You have to look for the brightness within all the dark. And I know that's, like, hard to say, like, when you're like, your mom just died, but it took me a while to see that. It took me, like, a month or two to see that, like, I can't be sad all the time. I have to live, because my mom would want me to live for the both of us. So that's how I like, she really is a motivating factor to all I do. So I just wanted to let you guys know, like, what happened, and I want you to know that if anything ever bad happens to you, no matter how extreme it is, you're going to be okay if you just let yourself be okay. I know that it may seem so hard to really let yourself be happy, but you gotta know there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta push through and just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. And I know that's really hard for some people, but that's my best advice. That's how I got through it. I have amazing friends and family, and some people don't have the support system, so I was very lucky in that sense. But here's my mom. I kiss this picture every night before I go to bed, and I say I love you, Mom, because she was such an amazing person. And before I went to bed, she used to say, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be, and I love you from top to bottom, side to side, front to back, nose to toes. So, you know, I love her so much, and that's never gonna stop. And it gets easier as years go on, but there's not one day that you ever not think about it. I think about it every single day. And like, if like in a movie, if a parent dies, I totally bawl my eyes out because it just hits a person, like it hits a spot in my heart, and it's difficult. Like in books, if like a parent dies in a book and it's not presented well, I get so angry. That's one of the reasons I hate the book Heartbeat by what's the last name? Something Scott. It's not faithful to how actual emotions play out. And yeah. But anyways, how long has it been going for? 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop filming this little segment. Maureen's gonna be over in about 20 minutes, but I just want to share that part of my life with you guys because I've never really done it before. You guys know that my mom has passed away, but I know that you guys will be like, I'm so sorry for your loss, and thank you so much. It means the world to me. You guys have helped me get through this as well. As my friends and family, you guys are my second family, but just don't feel too bad. Just know that I'm okay now, and I may not be 100% okay, but I am better, and I am happy with my life, even though I wish my mom was here to share it with me. And I also wish that she was here to see the Divergent movie with me, because my mom and I read the Divergent books together, and Insurgent, but she sadly died before Legion came out, but not like saying that's like the really big downfall to her death, but just like one of the things that my mom and I did together that I just cherished really greatly. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this very long segment.
I'm at Sasha's house.
Maureen's here.
Film, and we're also all vlogging.
I'm vlogging, you vlogging. It's like a paradox. Finished filming a video, and it was really fun. See, just finished that. My camera's being weird, but now we're gonna film Maureen's video on her channel.
Yes.
And stay tuned for that one because they were awesome. We're at Half Price Books right now.
Because when you're with Booktubers, you have to go book shopping.
Of course.
That's like the ultimate thing you do.
Very necessary.
It's necessary.
Hi. She's playing with the dog. Colin loves her. Colin loves anybody. Well, not everybody.
Where are the other dogs?
Miles usually sits in that corner, so you always have to check that corner. I'm wearing my like plaid bathrobe thing that I got yesterday.
And the morning people shirt.
Oh yeah, my morning people. I'm not a morning person. Well, actually, I kind of am. It depends what I'm doing that day. How
5
tired I
a.m.
am.
shoots.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Anne-Marie and I once went to a 5 a.m. shoot. It was very fun, and
Cold.
it was colder. Like it was really cold, and it's colder than it is now, which is weird because it was like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was like September.
It was like really nice out today. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and then it was like frost and everything, and it was like in September, I think, when we did that.
That was really early.
Yeah, it was really early. It was like crazy, and it was just snow, but it was so worth it. The photos came out like
sunrise.
The sunrise is perfect. We should go back there when it's snowing. It needs to snow.
What about tomorrow morning?
Do you want to do that?
Let's do it.
Can we do it?
Yes.
Like, are you serious?
Yes.
That's so weird. I was thinking about that. Girl. This is why I love her. She's like one of my best friends ever. It's funny. Okay, so like this vlog is gonna be so long. I recorded one segment for 7 minutes, but like so Anne-Marie and I met through our boyfriends at the time, Andrew and Yakov, and then so we met like over the summer, beginning of summer.
Yeah, it was like the last day of school.
Yeah, last day of school, and then I'm resting my hand on this. Yeah, so it's like
we like knew each other.
Yeah, we knew each other.
Like Instagram each other back and forth.
Yeah, and it was like. I always thought that she wasn't real because I'm like, okay, Yakov, you don't actually have a girlfriend because...
It's totally a Yakov thing to do to
make up to make up a girlfriend, of course. And so when I saw her, the first thing I said to her was, you're real. And
the first thing Marissa ever said to me was, you're prettier than I thought you'd be.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, thank you, I guess.
I was like, okay.
Okay, that's neat. So yeah, so we met through our boyfriends at the time. And yeah, so... Like, we're not really we're not their boyfriends anymore, and we stayed friends. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say that, but like,
no, it's fine.
Yeah, so like, I broke up, both of our boyfriends went off to college this year, so like, it was just like the right thing to do. But we're still good friends with both of them. Yeah, so, yeah, we're just gonna say that. So yeah, but we stayed best friends, and, she's one of my best photo buddies, and one of my best buddies in general, so... Yeah, it's pretty awesome how you can meet people. How many minutes is this going on for? 2 minutes. That's not that bad. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So cute, Miles. I don't think he knows his name, even though he's like 10 years old. Hi, Bubba. You want to go down now? Okay. Jump down. Do it. Jump. He's so scared to jump. Go, Miles.
You can just like push him.
I know, he like pops down.
Miles, get down.
Okay, he wants you to help him.